Hello, thank you for your time. I am Hossam Zulfonun. I applied for PhD in computer engineering. I will present my idea based on application of artificial intelligence to energy management. As I remember, it was 3 years ago when I get familiar with some projects in sustainable energy system program at University of Coimbra. I found out that unfortunately, they were not enough considering data-driven techniques as it is necessary to achieve their goals in demand-side management. As I understood, maybe the main problem was they could not look at the problem from a data scientist viewpoint. In my idea, applying machine learning is more reasonable than only imagine a scenario and then try to do robust optimization based on that. This approach is a passive one. So I think we cannot cover majority of consumer behavior only by according to our design scenarios. Maybe the most reliable policy in mentioned problem is applying majority of people consumption data. When I delve more in their activities, I found out that even though there are some sensors, devices, and applications to inform consumers of their consumption, there are not any specific device to collect data, then suggest a model and evolve the model over of time. So I was contemplating to find how I can develop a device with appropriate program to collect and analyze data and turn out high confidence model. During sharing my ideas with my friend, I saw Raspberry Pi. Yes, it can help me to solve hardware problem of my dreams. However, there were a long ways to design a device and set up a program based on data mining. As you see in picture, the dimension of miniature fuse is the same as dimension of Raspberry Pi. Since I have some experience in electrician, I found out that I can design a box which install which can install in fuse boxes easily and do what is in my mind. In this slide, you can see how details assembled be together in order to form what was in my mind. As you see, there are some relays in order to command the lines. There are also some sensors in order to detect the current of each line and send the message to the Raspberry Pi. And we can set up our machine learning models in Raspberry Pi in order to detect the currents and apply to the models and command the lines as the output of the models. In this slide, there are some advantages of my idea which are out of the scope of my presentation. So if you want to get familiar with them, you can pause the video and read them from the slide. In this slide, you can see some codes of the program to set up device and collect data from consumers. This slide shows a page and one of the windows of core program in which you can set up currents for each lines according to the period time of a day. So you can see this program can show the current consumption of each line by a live diagram. In this slide, you can the picture of a simple simulator to simulate real world data of consumption in order to help me to adjust my program details. Here is a picture derived by Autodesk electrical software. It is a different software from Autodesk Inventor. So I had to be learn this software in order to design a simulation of exploded box before installation it. Here is a picture of a pilot has made by me based on my designs developed in advance. At the end, now after reviewing all these slides, I think now you can find out that how much I'm interested and how much I'm immersed in machine learning and its application. When I was confronted with lack of appropriate data, I tried to design the necessary tool. In order to convince professors to allocate budget, I learned new software, Autodesk Inventor and Autodesk Electrical, in order to design what is in my mind. I used a long time to design it, just with the hope of developing models based on artificial intelligence and machine learning. I also developed a program as has been shown during my presentation to you that yes, I tried even to develop a program to manage and make relations between the sensors and relays and other things from my idea. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your attention. Best regards, Hossam Zolfanon.